Hello developers. Today we are going to build a generative AI based image restoration engine. By the end of this video, you will have a working model that you can customize and use in your own projects. We'll be using a Kandi kit to build this solution. Now what is a Kandi kit? Kandi one-click install kit gives you ready to deploy solution with a complete source code. You can access many more such ready to use kits on augmented reality, artificial intelligence, blockchain, gaming and many more on Kandi. Today we'll be using a popular Kandi kit which is image restoration engine one-click install kit. Now this kit is open source and comes with a permissive license. That means you can freely edit, customize and share your own solution. Let's get started then. Over to you Pooja for a hands-on walkthrough.
Hello, hope you are excited to build your own generative AI based image restoration engine. To build this application, you would require the following. First, Deblurring, which is a shading rendering model for images and video. We will be needing image colorization. For that, we will use the no-GAN technique. Third, we will use GFPGAN for image upscaling and enhancement. Everything that you need is already available in the Kandi kit. Over the next few minutes, we will cover 3 key aspects in this video. First, download and installation of the kit. Second, a simple code snippet exercise. Third, demonstration of the kit solution source. Let's start by installing the kit. Check the description for the link to the installable. You can check out the deployment instructions here and click on this one-click installer to set this kit up. I'll go ahead and click on the one-click installer. It will download a zip file onto my local system. I will say show in folder. The first important step is to extract the contents of this folder. Double click the extracted folder. Go ahead and double click the batch file. Say more info, run anyway. This will start setting up the required dependencies and resources onto your systems directly. So let the setup happen. Once the kit is successfully set up, you will see this screen. Go ahead and say yes to the notification. A Jupyter notebook will automatically open in front of you. But before we go ahead and discuss this Jupyter notebook, let us do a simple code snippet exercise. So for that, I'll open a new notebook. And also, I will head on to kandi.openweaver.com. So this helps me jumpstart my application development by letting me search for interesting code snippets and functions. So I will put up my query for changing or converting an image into grayscale. So I will put up my query as convert image to grayscale. And I'll use the OpenCV library for that and hit find. And then go to code snippets. I'll look for relevant results and I'll copy one which looks suitable to me, paste it in my Jupyter notebook. Now I will need to get an image that I can read and convert into grayscale. So I already have an image in my folder under the name doc and the format is PNG. So I will then go back to my notebook. Since it is in this current folder, I will read this image. I will also like to showcase you this image before we convert it into grayscale. So this is our image. And now let's go ahead and work on converting this image. So here we are. I will just run this cell and I can suitably see this grayscale image. So that's how we can very simply do an exercise of converting an image into grayscale. So now let's head over to a Jupyter notebook. Here we have also done an import for your image. Further, we load our model into a variable called model and set the render factor to 75. Then we have defined a function called colorize image. We pass an image as a parameter to this function. Well, I mean, if an output part does not exist, we create an output directory, and then from our loaded de-oldify model, we use the predict function on the image that is being inputted to this function and save the result of colorization into the result variable and return two tuples. One is your img and one is the file. Then we have another method or function for inference, which we are using for upscaling and enhancement of the image. Then within the try block, we are first splitting the image path. Whatever is the extension of the image, we are saving it into extension variable. Then further, we are reading the image using the cv2.imread. Then this is the important part where we are checking the image, the shape of the image as to 4. So with img.shape, we are first checking the length of the three, like whether the image has all the 3 dimensions, which is width, height, and channels. And with the img.shape, we are actually accessing the number of channels this image has. So it has 4 channels. With the help of the mode, we are determining, we are setting the mode of the image. So your RGBA, which is your red, green, blue, and alpha, are the mode which we have set the image to. Also, we check if the image has only 2 parameters or dimensions. Then we say that we have a grayscale input image, and we set the image mode to BGR format, blue, green, and red. Else we have the image mode set to none. And if the height is less than 300 pixels, then we resize this image, and using the interpolation on this, we are increasing the image size. Further, we have the method that we would like to load. So we keep these parameters after we have loaded the model weights into the model path, and basically we've loaded this into face enhancer. So this is specifically used for setting the image into the particular image mode and returning the saved path as well as your output image. And you also check for any exceptions if required. Then comes in your UI part, which is your Gradio interface, where you are calling your colorize image function that is used for coloring the image, space where you load the image, and the label is called as input image. Further, you have your label for output, a block for showcasing the output image. Then this is again the interface which is used for enhancement, your image. Then you also have a combined interface within, like you are combining both the interfaces into one. So automatically it opens in the browser. So now let's quickly check the demo. I will load images I have collected in this image restoration folder. So there you can choose any images that you would like. I am created a folder called input images, and I'll just try to experiment this image to be able to colorize it. So I'll submit it to the platform. I'll just use the upload feature here and wait for my output to get displayed. And hence we see that after the model loaded, we are able to get to this colorized image, which we can also download onto our system. Let's check another image. I'll go for this image too, submit it, and see how does my model perform. So I think this is a decent colorization that we are able to fetch for this image. You can download this image, check it out, and I believe it looks pretty good. Now let's check the enhancement option. So if you go for the enhancement option here, you can upscale your image. So I'll quickly go for this example of this image, and I'll let this rescaling factor to be set to default value of 2. So now I will wait for the model to go through the upscaling and enhancement and see how good the response we are able to fetch from this model. And this is our output image that we have fetched from this blurred image of sorts. Let's download it and see the kind of clarity we were able to gain from the image that we already could see is a blurred one. So hence this is your model, and go ahead and experiment with the different images that you may want to restore. Thank you.
Hope you found this session useful. You can access the link to Image Restoration Engine Kit and many other ready-to-use kits in the description of this video. Head over to Kandi to build incredible projects on augmented reality, artificial intelligence, blockchain, gaming and many more. Try out Kandi kits now. Hit that subscribe button and join us at the OpenWeaver community of developers to learn more and build many more incredible projects. Thank you for watching this session. Till the next one, bye-bye.